That last problem was quite involved, and all of this working over here can be quite confusing and quite difficult and frustrating to have to write down every time. I guess the important thing is I want you to understand how this chain rule is working and when it applies. So when I've got this internal function, so one function inside another function is when we use the chain rule. I guess I also want to show you though how I would do this problem myself, and I guess kind of a quicker method for doing the chain rule, so that we don't have to have all this messy working over to the side. Although if you're getting stuck, you can always do this working to make sure that you do it right. But as always in maths, we're a little bit lazy. We always want to look for a shortcut method for doing things. So let's go over that shortcut method here. So my original function was f of x equal to 2x cubed plus 7, all to the power of 4. Now, if we have a look at the first step of our differentiation here that we ended up getting from all this working, do you notice that this u inside the brackets is still there? It's still a u. And if you have a look at the whole part here, it kind of just looks like a normal differentiation problem. Let's just ignore this other bit over here for the moment. If we have a look here, I've brought the 4 down the front, and I've reduced it by 1 and got the 3. And this other part that I've ended up here is actually just the derivative of my u that's in here. I've brought the 3 down the front, gone 3 times 2 to give me 6, and reduced the 3 by 1, and that 7 was a constant, it's just disappeared. And that kind of makes sense that it would look like this based on our working from over here. But noticing that means that we can actually go straight from here to here in one step. We can just go f prime of x equals, we can just go differentiate this and treat the middle part as if it's just a regular old x. So imagine for a second that this is just x to the power of 4. If it was x to the power of 4, I'd bring my power down. I would keep my x unchanged, so in this case x is just 2x cubed plus 7, and reduce the power by 1, giving me a 3. Then I've got to multiply by the derivative of what's in here. It's kind of a correction because it's not really an x to the power of 4, it's a 2x cubed plus 7 to the power of 4. So to correct this, I need to just multiply by the derivative of what's in here. So in this case it is 6x squared. And from there I can go ahead and simplify, and once again I get 24x squared outside of 2x cubed plus 7 all cubed.